the hell didn't you take care of this blackout? I asked you to watch that guy. I'm coming after you. Jack Abbott.
The small plane Victor was in has been found with a body.
Oh my God. Is he?
It's the pilot.
But there's no sign of Victor.
There are footprints leading away from the wreckage. They might be Victor.
So they're gonna find him?
I know that's your hope.
Of course. Isn't it yours? Oh, Jack.
I don't want the man dead. I want him gone. But isn't it amazing? Even when he's gone, he has a way of messing things up.
You're still wondering about my feelings for Victor.
Jennifer, Jack drafted a document which detailed issues of concern we had with the Forrester deal. Is that on disk? Great. Could you get that over to me with a printout, please? I'd like to make a few additions. Thanks. Be all that you can be, baby. Nikki. You're back. I didn't realize.
A little while ago. Actually, I was here in the building earlier, but I got a little faint. Nicholas took me out.
So you know.
Yes.
Nikki, I don't know what to say.
Well, we just have to hope for the best. And the search party believes that he's alive and that they'll find him.
I am sure that they will.
Oh, you are? Well, I have to tell you, I am so upset with all of you. If you had only let him have that time, but no, you couldn't do that. You had to call him back here. And now, because of that, he's stranded alone in the desert. God only knows where he is and when or if we'll find him.
We need to talk.
Not interested, Mr. Baldwin.
Come on, Alice, the guy came all this way. Let's hear what he has to say.
Fine. Listen all you want, Al. But I'm not talking to this motor mouth.
I'm glad to see you, Baldwin. So, what brings you here?
Alice went to see Sharon. That wasn't a part of our plan. Was she trying to scare money out of Sharon?
Bad idea.
Oh, extremely bad. Now I want to know, is it possible that, contrary to everything you've told me, Alice really wants the kid back?
No. Alice doesn't want the kid
truth,
back.
the truth. You hear me? I want the truth, and I want it now. Does she want the child back? Because that's the feeling I'm getting.
You really miss living here, don't you, honey?
Yes.
Won't be long before we move back in.
I wish it was today.
Well, why don't you go grab a few of your books and we'll head back up to the main house.
Is everything all right?
Cassie's having kind of a rough time, but I guess that's to be expected.
Well, I thought I could come down here and help. You know, carry some stuff up to the house.
Oh, thanks. But we're just going to pick up a few of her favorite books to read.
Oh. All right, well, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Nicholas,
Yeah.
I'm concerned about Cassie. How she's dealing with the news about Alice.
Has she said anything?
No. She won't. She doesn't want to upset me, so she keeps it all inside. I think she's afraid that Alice is going to swoop down and snatch her up any second.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Oh, Nick. I'm worried about my daughter. And I don't know what I can do for her.
Hey, you're a beautiful woman. You can't blame a guy for being jealous.
Actually, I think it was cute.
Cute. God knows I always wanted to be cute in your eyes.
Now I know why. You were testing me when you told me about Victor. And I have to admit, I was testing you when I asked you to move in.
Oh, really? And who are you jealous of?
Oh, no one. Don't you turn it around, you rat.
You know what the love and war man says, all is fair.
And telling me about Victor's accident is playing dirty, Jack.
Dirty?
That's right. Telling me about the plane crash and then watching me like a hawk.
Oh, I guess we're like a couple of lovesick teenagers, huh? No holds barred.
We do have a complex past.
Oh, that we do. I guess I'm wondering about our future.
So, is the answer yes? Are you gonna move in with me?
No, Diane. I'm not.
I'll get it.
Hello, Jill.
Well, John, I wasn't expecting you, but it sure is a nice surprise. Come in.
This business of Catherine's disappearance has been bothering me. I just came by to find out if you've heard anything.
No, as far as I know, she is still among the missing.
Okay, so what are you up to?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You were so convinced this was a hoax? You were cooking up some scheme to try to trap Esther?
See, you know me so well. That's why we should be living together. No, the fact is I'm no longer certain that Catherine's disappearance is a charade.
So then there really is cause to be concerned about Catherine. Look, maybe it's time you filed that missing persons report.
I am way ahead of you. The dogs are already out there sniffing.
What happened?
Broken nail. Well, okay, it's come to this, hasn't it?
Are you all right?
I just won't be doing any hand modeling for a while.
You're not used to this kind of work.
It's not so bad.
Oh, no, I can't believe it. The Countess scrubbing away.
Hello, Birdie.
Look at your hands dirty, nails a mess like the rest of us working stiffs. I ought to take a picture.
You don't have to be so mean to her.
Who's that, your bodyguard?
It's my friend Mac.
Tell me something, young lady. How'd you ever talk the Countess here into getting her hands dirty?
She volunteered.
Volunteered? Oh, no, woman. You got to get paid. Here. Here you go. Don't it feel good to be employed? That's something to call home about.
The truth, Al. If it came down to the money or the child, Alice would take the child, wouldn't she?
Maybe.
No, not maybe, for sure, and you knew that. So your whole come on to Grace and me was a sham, wasn't it?
Still hanging around? Like a damn circling vulture?
I'm only here to give you some advice.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet. Settle for money, give up my claim to Cassie, right?
Right.
Alice, I think we should listen to the man.
Shut up. He ain't doing us any favors, Al. You know what this motor mouth's worried about? His fee. That's why he's here.
You don't understand where I'm coming from. It was never my intention to make any money from this whole business, and I am definitely not here to offer my services as a lawyer.
Yeah, well then why the hell are you here?
As I told you, to offer you a bit of advice. Free advice.
Mister, you're here for you. So don't try and con us.
I have a lucrative practice, and I have no intention of doing anything unethical. The only reason I am here is because a friend of mine asked for help.
Grace.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, she'd be hard to turn down.
And look, I know what's up with you, and that's not what you ought to be thinking with. Now I'm starting to get what you're all about, mister.
All I want is this whole thing over with as quickly and painlessly as possible.
Like hell. You're here because you think it'll get you Grace. You think that I'm gonna roll over for you so you can go back to her and be a hero. Well, it ain't gonna happen, Mr. Big-Time Lawyer. Not in a million years. No way will I ever give up trying to get my little girl back.
I guess there's really no way to reassure Cassie. She's gonna be a little afraid of Alice with everything that's going on.
The worst part is that Cassie doesn't even smile anymore. I wish so much that I could make her feel safe and secure again, but I don't honestly believe that I can. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laying all this on you.
What is that supposed to mean? Sharon, I'm not just a friend of yours. I'm your husband. And to that little girl, I'm her daddy.
I know. It's just that you have so much to think about with your dad.
Sometimes you have to compartmentalize. What's happening to my father is out of my hands. What's happening to Cassie isn't.
Has there been any word at all on your father?
They have my cell phone number. If there's any word, I will hear about it. But right now, I'm needed here.
That means so much to us.
I found Cindy.
Oh, honey, you haven't needed her for a while, have you?
I love you, Cindy. I'm glad I brought you some medicine with me.
How you doing, beautiful?
Fine.
Hey, honey. You ready to go back up?
Not yet. Can't we stay a little longer? Cindy likes it here. I do too, Mommy.
You've already called the police? Filed a missing persons report about Catherine?
Why do you sound so surprised?
Because a missing persons report is a sign of concern, Jill. That's not necessarily consistent with the way you've been acting recently toward Catherine or anyone else.
All right, I have been very uptight lately, and I have said some very mean things to you, and I'm sorry. Would you please let me make it up to you?
When you filed this report...
Actually, Esther filed it.
Esther? Why?
Because I thought it would make her think twice if this is a farce that she and Catherine are pulling. But she went right ahead and signed it.
So now you really believe that Catherine could be missing?
I don't know what to believe, John. One minute I think that Catherine's pulling a stunt, and the next I'm just afraid she's lying in an alley somewhere.
So you think it's possible that something might have happened to her?
The only thing I know for sure is that if this is a mind game she's playing, it is working. And that is why I'm so glad that you're here, because I'm lost as to what to do.
Okay. What did the police say?
They're gonna start looking for her. But they want to keep it low profile because she's so well known.
You're right, that wouldn't reflect well on you, would it? If it comes out that you've driven Catherine away from her home. You know, I hope to God you've learned something from this, Jill.
If I had, would you reconsider moving in with me?
No. Because you want me here for self-serving reasons. So why don't we just drop that subject and stay with the issue at hand?
All right, what should I do? Should I call the police and check in with them?
I've got some friends on the force. I'll check with them, make sure they give us a call as soon as something comes to light.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much. More than you can possibly know.
Just be glad you didn't wait any longer to call the police. If something had happened to Catherine, you wouldn't forgive yourself.
I suppose you're right. Oh, God, but I just can't help feeling that right now she's out there somewhere laughing her head off and enjoying every minute of this mess she's created.
Nikki, I know how upset you must be.
Now you have no idea how upset I am if anything has happened to Victor.
Listen, why don't you go home, try to get some rest.
Dad, I've just come from there. I'm gonna go crazy sitting around that house all by myself waiting.
Nikki, I don't know what all you've heard.
You know, I wonder if what's happened will make Victor realize that there's more to life than Newman Enterprises.
It'd be better for everyone concerned if he did. Somehow I doubt it.
Here, have some soup. Kept it dry for you. Better stay off that leg.
How soon do you think you can get me out of here?
It depends on when the storm lets up. We could be socked in here. Quite a while.
Oh, John, what am I gonna do?
Oh, wouldn't it be nice if you'd asked yourself that before it got to this point?
Do you think you could find it in your heart to show a little understanding of my predicament?
Well, you know, it'd be a lot easier if I sensed any real concern on your part toward Catherine.
I am concerned. What the hell do you think I've been talking about here?
No, it sounds to me like you're more concerned about Jill, how Jill will be perceived. Look, if Catherine has disappeared and she's come to some harm, you look like a cold, calculating, insensitive monster. In the unlikely event that it is a put-on, you appear to be a dupe. Either way, you lose face. And I think that's what you're worried about.
I suppose there's some truth in what you're saying.
Don't tell me I actually got through that hard head of yours.
You are one of the few people who can. Which is why I want to see more of you.
Let me call my friend on the force and see what I can find out, okay?
Don't be a stranger, huh?
Oh, hey, I got a video of my last movie. Want to watch it with me?
God's sake, Shirley. I have a lot more important things on my mind, like trying to figure out where Catherine is.
Well, that does it. We're all through, and job well done.
Boy, are we a mess. Got any other clothes?
No, afraid not. Why, do you?
Nope. Oh, but they got free stuff in the closet over there.
Oh, very 60s. Oh, you wouldn't know about that.
Oh, I know all about the 60s, all right? Flower power, the hate. The best quote is, if you remember the 60s, you weren't there.
How did you learn about that?
Just did. Hey, great stuff in here. Here you go. Designer.
Jeans? Should be very interesting.
You're saying you don't want to move in with me. Well, what kind of game are you playing? You toying with me? Leading me
I
on?
want to be with you.
I don't want to live in Victor's apartment. For me, it will always be Victor's apartment. So move in with me.
Into the Abbott house?
What do you think?
Seems like there wouldn't be much privacy.
Oh, you mean Cole and Ashley? Rumor has it they're looking for their dream home.
So, be just you and me before too long.
And the Jamaican bobsled team that's in the West Wing. Of course, occasional visits from the Hells Angels and those Benedictine monks who are making brandy in the basement.
Look, you better quit while you're ahead.
Is that a yes?
Say yes.
Thank you very much for the soup. Tastes damn good.
Glad you liked it. Not many people appreciate armadillo first time out.
What do you mean, armadillo?
That's good stuff. Especially if you get to it before it's roadkill.
Listen, Ted, we've got to get out of here. Mind if we start fixing your trap? Oh.
I don't think so. Not tonight. We'd both end up getting drowned.
Maybe you should have a little talk with Alice, Al, and explain to her how her attitude could blow this whole deal for the both of you.
The man's right, Alice. We could end up with nothing.
Wrong. I'm gonna end up with Cassie. And you wanna know why? Because she's my little girl, and she needs me.
Why didn't you think of that when you abandoned her?
Hey, I had some personal problems I was trying to work through. And I left her with Millie.
Who you said was a terrible mother to you.
Millie learned from her mistakes, and I learned from mine. I'm gonna do right by Cassie. I'm gonna make up to her for everything she's been through. I'm gonna give her a good home.
What kind of home could you offer her, Alice, compared to the comfort and stability she has now with Sharon?
Look, she's spent more years in this house than she has in Genoa City. And she'll get more love here.
They will laugh that kind of logic right out of the courtroom. The Newmans are rich and powerful, and their lawyers will use every mistake you've ever made against you. They will exploit every flaw of your character.
He's right, Alice. They're gonna fix it so they get some home court judge who sees you as nothing but trailer trash.
You know, maybe the judge will see a person who deserves a second chance. Maybe he'll see how much I love Cassie and decide that I have a right to be her mother.
That may be heartfelt, Alice, but your character and your history demand that you walk out of that courtroom with no money and no child, nada.
Alice, please listen to the man.
You think I'm being harsh now with the points I'm making? Wait till you go into that court.
You know, the Newmans, they got a chick for a lawyer, Christine Williams. And whoever this chick Christine Williams is, she ain't gonna do no number on me.
You said Christine Williams.
That's right. Christine Williams. That's their lawyer. Probably that chick I saw over there. And I'm gonna be ready for her. I can tell you that.
You know, she hasn't needed that doll in a long time.
Remember how much she used to cling to it when she first came here?
She took it everywhere. It was like her security blanket.
She must be feeling so fragile right now.
I know.
Nick, what do you think about us moving back in here? It might be less disturbing for her, don't you think?
I don't know, maybe. Let's give it some more thought, okay?
Okay.
I gotta go out and make some calls.
All right.
Don't let her take me. Don't let her take me.
Honey?
Don't let her
Honey,
take
it's
me.
okay, baby.
No, don't let her take me. No. Don't take me. I want to be with my mommy.
I'm here, baby.
No. 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 No.
Brad, it's gonna take more than a plane crash to stop Victor. He's gonna waltz in here like nothing ever happened and take charge as usual.
Wait a minute, are you saying that you don't know?
No, what?
Well, I just think it's possible that Jack and I are going to stay on as CEOs.
Well, who knows? Who knows what Victor's gonna do? That's why he's so exasperating. God, why did he have to take that little plane? Why couldn't he have waited for the Newman jet to get back? And why couldn't you have gotten along without him? What did you have to call him back for?
Is it really important right now?
Yes. Yes, it's important. Otherwise, my husband wouldn't have gone down in a plane.
Look, Nikki, I know you have a million questions right now. But it's not going to do you or anyone else any good to try to figure it all out.
I'm just so scared. I'm so scared for Victor.
I know you are.
If only I had been able to keep him on that island with me, I would still have my husband with me today. Oh, God.
About this?
Well, in Rome.
Guess it's not quite your style, huh?
No, it's fine. It's just what I need. Thank you.
No sweat.
No, I was just wondering.
What?
No, I won't pry. We'll respect each other in that regard, right?
Cool.
with a knife, it's Shirley. Good, isn't it? Oh.
My, aren't we busy today? What exactly are you up to?
Well, you made some good points last time we talked. I thought I'd add them to the document.
Actually, I was referring to you and Nikki.
What does that mean?
I dropped by earlier, saw the two of you in each other's arms.
Merely a supportive, comforting embrace, Jack.
So she doesn't know you're the enemy.
How'd it go with Diane?
Just fine. Let's get back to the subject. Nikki has no idea what's going on?
Not yet. She's distraught about Victor.
Aren't we all? My point is, you are fanning the flames, Casanova.
What am I supposed to do, Jack? Stand there and let her cry?
Hey, we all have our own agenda. I know yours. I have no problem with that. You just wait until we have resolved this takeover.
You are way off base on this one, pal.
Am I really?
Now it's your turn, Esther.
No!
Gonna kill you!
No!
Pretty convincing, aren't I?
Get away!
For God's sakes, Esther. It's a movie.
You're an actress?
Yes, you numbskull, I'm an actress. Well, I mean, my passion is acting. Gotta pay the bills, right? That's why I'm doing domestic work.
Oh. An actress.
Yeah. Well, don't think about it too much. Fry your little brain.
Oh, Mrs. C, where are you?
Well, now, is this not fabulous?
She used to dress like that.
She? Who?
Forget it. Hey, I'm hungry after all that work. Let's grab a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, no, you run ahead. I'll catch up later, okay?
Hey, you know, you did a pretty nice job on those screens for a countess.
Thank you, Bertie.
Who you calling? Beauty Paula?
Hi, this is Nikki. I can't take your call right now, but leave a message and I'll call you back.
Nikki, darling, it's Catherine. I wanted you to know that I'm all right, and there's no need for any concern whatsoever. I'm just taking some time trying to sort out my life. Please don't try to find me. And whatever you do, please don't tell anyone that you've heard from me. I just need this time, Nikki. I need this time. Meanwhile, you just be happy with Victor, hmm? You've earned it. I love you.
Afraid you're stuck with my company. And my cooking. At least until the rain lets up.
I appreciate everything you've done for me.
I'm glad to do it.
How long have you lived in this place? You don't miss living in the city?
Oh, I used to be a part of the rat race. But I got out. They assess things. simplified my life.
Let me ask you something. Do you think you have this fixed by tomorrow so we can get out of here?
I'll get you home, mister. All in good time.
Sure.
Wild, sit back, relax, take a deep breath. Whatever it is you're so anxious to get back to, think about this. You're alive. Sure beats the alternative, doesn't it?
Victor, my darling, I pray that you're safe and that you'll be home soon. Please come back to me. I need you so. Please. Everything was delicious.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? Have some champagne?
Oh, no, I've had enough.